What's up everybody, Lycan-Strife here, Rebel Drifter, and today we're going to take a sneak peek, well, maybe not a sneak peek, but a full peek at my wax museum that I have upstairs. So let's go. Alright, so we're going up the stairs right now. My wife and I sleep downstairs, which is really nice in my opinion. There's still a lot of crap here and there. Yeah, this is the room that we're going to go in. I'm going to turn around, you already see some legs. I have this very cool Wolverine flag that I think I have now for more than 15 years. So I built it up on the door, but sadly because it has this like flag holder or poster holder, I had to cut it down, and if I didn't do that it was gonna run into the wall. So that's why it's overlapping a little bit here, and of course you can't really actually use the handle right here unless you move it, but you know, I think it's fine. I think it's a cool way to, you know, close off your room like this. And you already see there, that's our Ridmii. These are the two Irontechdoll / Real Lady. And then going around the corner, we have our Normondoll Khaleesi, we have our Roseanne Starpery, we have our Zelex. I don't remember the name of this one, but that was actually the donor body for the AI robotic head from YUEdoll that I have. So we'll have to see if we either sell that body and the head or keep it. Then we have Gamelady Tifa, which I want to get rid of, or I mean, I want to sell it because she was one of the first unboxings that actually did very well, which made 1.8 million views on YouTube. Then we have our new YUEdoll, as you can see right there. Very cool as well. Our, what's her called? Dora or Kubi. We have our Android 18 from Elsa Babe and our 2 packed in Piperdoll, Iris, and a Mini Tifa. Mini Tifa is the only one that doesn't wear white, and Android is wearing gray. And then we have our torsos right here, which are Kimberly and Lana from Erovenus, which is really cool. We have Android 18's outfit on the bottom at her feet. I should probably get a box for that. And here's the new addition, which is of course Topfiredoll, Flora with the electric head. So that's really cool. This is just an overview of my my room right here. It's just a small little, how do you say it, kind of like an attic room. Not really super interesting. Oh, we also have behind this glass panel, there's a box with the Irontechdoll mini She-Hulk in there, which I also want to sell because, you know, she has outlived her purpose regarding unboxing as well. And a lot of this stuff that you see here is just going to be saved. You know, my personal favorites. I really like the Normondoll Khaleesi. I think she's really cool. The head sculpt is really nice. And then of course the lightweight of the Roseanne Starpery is really nice. The Zelex body that I can use regarding her insert there for the AI YUEdoll head, which is really nice. You know, Gamelady is of course really cool in sculpting. We have our seamless lady from YUEdoll, which is really nice, and of course all the vendors that have worked with me. Erovenus, which I think is really nice, that we have her both standing up on her legs with the Erovenus blanket underneath. I still have to make that a little bit more nicer. We've got our new hotness right here in the corner, like I said, Flora from Topfiredoll. We can probably scoot her over a little bit and get more space. They're all actually, almost all of them are wearing either white lingerie and or a little bit colored, because like the Erovenus ones, they actually added this cow print bikini, which is pretty cool. But they're all wearing the same shoes, which are 2 Velcro straps kind of sneakers. You know, very cheap. And then new socks, which is, I think, is really nice. And then we have our big busty ladies over here, which I also think are very cool. She really looks like an X-rated star, and she is really realistic regarding her sculpture. Not everybody is a big fan of the head, but I think she looks really cool. I actually need her, I need to get her a new wig, and then maybe she can go back into her Sue Storm outfit or her Power Girl outfit. And then, yeah, I still need to kind of, you know, clean this stuff up a little bit. There's some boxes behind here. It's all just art. It's really nice looking. And, you know, it's just really cool to see and to have. Then we still have our Nardi steering wheel, which I actually wanted to hang up at my PC area, but I have not done so. We have a little Wolfie and some other stuff right there. And yeah, everything else is really cool. And oh yeah, of course, our Ridmii lady right here, which is the TPE lady. Now, I personally am more a fan of very soft silicone. So I might actually eventually, if I've done more posting videos and pictures maybe, remove her as well, because I kind of want to save everything up to silicone standards. But you know, it's just really cool in my opinion to have a space like this. My wife is all fine with it. And yeah, all we need to do is just clean it up a little bit more. We still have a lot of space. We can, like I said, we can put somebody next to Flora. We can probably put 1 or 2 ladies next to Khaleesi. I might actually build a bracket from this wooden panel over here, like around the stomach area maybe, or the breast area from Flora, and then also move it all the way over here. And then maybe next to Dora right here, we can end it in the wall. And we can probably place some other ladies here as well, because as you can see, the ceiling walks down like that, or walks down, it goes down like that, which is very annoying, because if I wanted to put one of the bigger ladies against this area here, they would have a crooked neck standing against the top. So you can already see it here that she's kind of leaning a tiny bit forward, but she pretty much has the perfect height for this. And Android is actually even smaller than the area where it starts to go a little bit crooked. So yeah, man, this is a ranting video. I'm sweating. I had to clean all of this. And you know, there's like this little chair that I use. It's a very small bar stool, which I got gifted from the father of my wife, and he also really liked this stuff. You know, we also like drifting and all that stuff. I'm gonna do drifting soon as well in September again, so that's really nice. And we're gonna do some more sim stuff. But the reason this chair is here is that if you wanted to grab one of the ladies and actually need to like put them in a different outfit, you can just gently tap them over with their butt onto the seat and kind of balance them out. And if that doesn't work, then I also have like a ton of blankets now, because of all the people that sent in, all the vendors and all the brands that send in their ladies. We have like a crap ton of blankets, which is really nice. So yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, it's just nice having so many cool ladies. And of course, we have a lot of ladies downstairs still. So let's take a look at that. It's actually a giant mess right now. That doesn't really matter. But this is the PC area where I have my PC. And of course, the DOF Reality moving or motion simulator. We just hooked up a GT86 seat, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I made my own bar on the back and also on the front right here, because there's one there. Then I had to take one off because there's one behind this area right here that's on the floor that didn't have the holes lining up, so that sucks. We have our, excuse me, GT86 bikini girl from IDOdoll, or IDOdoll as I like to call them. She's still standing there loud and proud. Then of course, I actually have to close the blinds pretty much, but you know, most people already know that I have all these things. I can't show you her complete outfit right now because it's pretty X-rated. And then we also have our Talia right here. This is of course MMXdoll Enya, which I think is really pretty much one of my favorites. I think top 3 for sure. And yeah, I can't show the rest. She's standing there in a specific tactical suit, but her chest shines through, as does Tifa. She has something very see-through, as you can see right here, which is our Talia from Topfiredoll, of course. And then we also still have Yuffie. So we got 2 FF7 babes here, if you want to call it that. You know, this is, in my opinion, still, people can say what they want regarding sculpt and what her name is, but she is Talia from Topfiredoll. All looking good. Soon we will be getting a cosplay outfit for Yuffie, which is really nice. And also another package from our good friends at RosemaryDoll. So yeah, we still have space here for 1 or for 2. And like I said, of course, our GTA 6 lady, which I still think looks really amazing. She's not so X-rated, which I think is really nice too. But yeah, that's been pretty much a whole tour of my wax museum on my YouTube channel. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Might be an unboxing or it might be a drift video. Who knows? Peace.